So just a couple quick things as far as like our inspection reports. I'll get it sent out to you here probably about an hour.
Oh, wow, that's quick. Okay.
Depending on my cell service to get it uploaded into our system.
No worries.
So you'll see in our reports, we kind of break it down into three categories. Blue is kind of our smaller maintenance stuff, re-caulking around toilets, windows, that kind of stuff. Orange level kind of recommend getting those kind of addressed, and then red's any kind of like safety issue, anything like that. So,
Okay.
Right now I have basically, I think 11 oranges and one red.
Okay.
The red is pretty easy fix. It's basically one of the outlets in the upstairs bathroom. The GFCI outlet is not functioning properly.
Oh,
so
okay. Easy peasy.
just needs to be switched out there, so that's pretty easy. So the couple orange items. One is the, which you might have been aware of already with the disclosure, as far as the HVAC units look like they're original from 2002.
Was it?
Both the inside and the outside. So
Okay. And were they operating?
they were both operating currently.
Okay.
Yes, they were both operating, functioning, heating, cooling, all that good stuff. So
Okay.
with proper maintenance, they might last. I've seen.
Right.
My dad did heat and air and electrical when I was a kid. So I went on some of those calls and I saw some that were 40 years old still functioning. But typical lifespan's 8 to 15 years. So
Right.
we just like to point that out. There is. One second. Okay, so two of the toilets, basically the first floor hallway bathroom and the upstairs bathroom, both of those toilets are loose.
Okay.
And then I also did see in the crawl space where they are also leaking, as far as I did see some moisture staining underneath the actual vent pipes down there.
And you took a picture of that?
Yeah, those pictures will be in the report.
Okay, and that's the hall bathroom?
Yeah, that's the hallway bathroom as well as the upstairs bathroom.
Okay.
This is underneath the upstairs bathroom where it comes
Oh,
down.
so you went in the like. Oh, that's it.
This is
The
in the
pipe
crawl
that goes
space.
all the way down to the crawl
Yeah,
space.
this goes
Got it.
all the way
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking like subfloor, like
It's not the
between.
ceiling.
No.
The one that comes down from the upstairs to the crawl and drops
Yes.
down all the bottom.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
And there's pictures of both of them. They're both separate items on the inspection report, but there's pictures where it shows the.
Okay.
Yeah, there'll be pictures of where everything is.
Okay.
Kind of label where stuff is. So go through the rest of the crawl space stuff real quick. There's a couple notch joists down there as well, floor joists, basically where they kind of notch them to make the plumbing fit, which
Right.
probably shouldn't have, but
is it repairable? Is it worth it?
I mean, they could sister up another one next to it
Yeah.
to make it right, is what they would do.
All right.
It'd be a pretty easy fix for somebody if they wanted to get it done. I was unable to get the gas fireplace lit. I don't know.
Okay.
I would ask the sellers kind of to show the proper functionality of that.
Okay.
So then, there's a couple windows that are, a little bit of issues. This one basically, whenever I raise it, it just falls down quickly.
Okay.
So,
Got it.
and then there's one in the back bedroom here. I can't get it to open.
Okay.
So that one you would want to get open just as far as
Right,
means
yeah,
of egress,
yeah,
to get out. The dryer vent in the crawl space, that's part of why it was so dirty. It's disconnected down there. It's blown right into the crawl space.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
you're gonna have to get that replumbed. Looks like it was actually an old. Looks like the old pipe that was down there was just a flex, like a plastic flex ductwork anyway.
Okay.
So I would definitely recommend having it redone with solid, metal pipe all the way out to the exterior.
Okay. And there's a picture of that too, right?
Yeah, this is where it's disconnected.
Okay.
This
Got
is
it.
the old pipe
Yep.
here. So In the keep getting turned around.
Sorry.
So the garage is kind of weird. I've never actually seen it like this, but so the garage door opener
Okay.
is on the light switch for the lights.
Got it.
So that's the outlet up there. So if you were to actually use it as a functioning, like to come in and out, like with
That
your
light
car,
switch
you
would have to
have
be
the light
on
switch
all of the time.
So
And does it operate when the light switch is on?
yeah.
Okay.
It operates up and down. Whenever it's on.
Here, I'm going to turn this around. It's on the video too, but so you can see. So there's a light switch right here, and then the garage door opener, and the light switch has to be on in order for the garage door opener to
So
function.
it's for that outlet that's up there. That outlet should be on another.
Got it, on its own. Yeah.
Should be
Should be
powered.
dedicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That seems like something they should have caught when they bought the house, right? Isn't that bizarre?
I mean, it doesn't look like they use it to park their vehicles in here, so maybe they just don't.
Yeah, maybe they just don't care. But yes, that is.
Okay.
One of the other things is, I mean, this is. I mean, you got a few light bulbs, don't worry, but this fire ring basically has come loose, so it just needs to be
Reattached.
reattached up
Okay.
there. It's a pretty easy fix.
Okay.
There is a little bit of. Overall, the crawl space looked pretty dry.
Okay.
There is some signs of some, there is a little bit of basically what they call brown mold in a few isolated spots kind of thing.
Okay.
It's very common under most every house. It's not
Right.
super bad. It's just a sign of basically elevated moisture,
Right.
humidity in the air kind of thing.
But it's probably something that can be treated with
yeah.
the spray.
It could definitely be treated
Okay.
very easily. Another kind of the major things, like I said, the one upstairs, the ground fault,
GFCI in the bathroom.
GFCI in the
Got it.
bathroom's not working, which also means the outlet at the other bathroom sink's not working.
Right. Because it's the GFCI for that whole upstairs bathroom, right?
Right.
Okay.
It's a couple notch joists. Let me quickly see what else we had here. Those were kind of all the orange ones.
Okay, cool.
I
I think that's it. Yeah, just orange and red are the important.
Okay. And the ground mold, is it like in the spots where perhaps the leaking from the toilets is coming?
So there's some minor brown mold in a couple spots outside of where that is leaking. Underneath where those are leaking at, around those pipes, I would say there's probably a little bit more mold of some sort.
Okay.
So whenever that gets fixed, I would also basically spray that down as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's those, that's isolated right where those,
Yeah.
where it's leaking under there. And where it's leaking, it doesn't look like it doesn't even look like the subfloor is super like rotted out yet.
Right.
And
Yeah,
definitely
it
not-
looks just like damp on like the plywood around. You'll see it. You'll see the picture, but it literally looks damp. Like it's probably like a really like easy thing to fix.
Yeah, you would just
So
have to,
like they'll take off the toilet, do a new wax ring, seal it all up, put it back on. It's probably totally fine.
This is the other one that's underneath.
I'll show you real quick, Vanessa.
So this is the other one, and even walking around in the bathrooms, like the, subfloor around the toilets don't feel super soft or anything like that, which would definitely be noticeable because I think it's a laminate,
It's like
laminate flooring.
Yeah. It's not anything hard.
So it would be pretty noticeable.
Okay.
So most likely just need to pull those couple toilets, reset them with new wax rings. And then I would probably go down there and spray.
Yeah, just spray it with some, yeah.
But like all of the, what do you call it? All of the faucets and everything, like that's all working and good.
Yeah. All the faucets are working. There was one that was, the kitchen faucet's a little loose. It just needs to be tightened up.
Okay. The kitchen faucet is like a tiny little bit loose, but it's not leaking. That's just, you just go underneath and just tighten up those bolts real quick. that
Okay.
hold it down.
You know, there's a few spots on the exterior, like the back balcony is showing some kind of, some typical wear and tear as far as like the stain starting to peel. There's a few spots in the brick veneer that, some of the mortar needs to be
mortar could be,
repointed,
yeah.
which would be a pretty, same thing with the front, brick where the kind of front porch is.
Yeah.
A couple of those bricks are a little bit loose just because it just needs re-mortared.
Okay.
Us and our brick houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in California, and it's all stucco.
I'm used to looking at dry rot every
Right, exactly. There's so little exposed wood here, so like dry rot isn't much that's looked for.
Yeah.
Right? The antelope wood sighting.
Right. Man.
Yeah, we don't have
that
too
was
many
the worst.
stucco houses around here.
He's just double checking to make sure there's nothing else on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And then what about
it's
the roof? Did we that part of this?
spigot. It looks in pretty decent shape. It doesn't look like it's too terribly old. I don't know if they said.
I think it's on the disclosures how old it is. And he said it looks like it's in good shape and it doesn't look too terribly old. That's another thing that everybody worries about roofs. Everybody wants them inspected, all of that stuff. But here it's so different because homeowners insurance replaces it when something goes wrong. Because it's always considered storm damage.
Yeah, there's always
It's so weird, right?
there's always a storm that comes through that they can blame it on. That.
Yeah, when we got ours done at the house we live in, because we've had the one we live in and the rental done. And when we did the one at the house we live in, it was, gosh, I want to say like March, and they already had 7 approved storm dates.
Oh my gosh.
For roof replacement, yeah. So,
Good.
all right. I think we are pretty much done. And you'll have your report to your email in a little bit.
Okay, cool.
All right.
And then, I'll review